Thursday night. Presentation of NB. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Cole is out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, they've got Peyton. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Curry. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Outside for KD. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. KD's got 5 points so far.
And Durant, one of the purest shooters in the league.
Curry against Booker. Curry passes to Kuminga. Three-pointer, Peyton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about his team's plan in trying to contain Kevin Durant. He said, I don't think you can contain Kevin Durant. Our focus is trying to have him take tough shots and hope he misses most of them. We'll see if they can put any pressure on KD tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Craig in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Curry wide open, and the Warriors miss again. And it's the Suns' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Dunn with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Booker with the screen for Dunn. In the corner, Bull with it. They get it back. A 3-ball, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Bull.
3 points.
He's got 11.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Al Beal after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And Beal kicks to Booker. Shoots the 3. KD again from deep. KD's got 14.
Yeah. They've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter, exploding from the perimeter.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Warriors trail by 13. Kuminga finds Peyton. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
Curry can't get it to go. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 20-7 run. And finished off by KD.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Kuminga. Still scoreless. Butler passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Because he's such a good scorer, people don't always talk about Jimmy Butler, the playmaker.
On the wing, Booker. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Post. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry. And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 6.
Curry's toughness on display inside there, just clashing inside.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. In the corner, Bull with it. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 6 assists here tonight. Curry deciding where to go with it. It's up a 3. No good on that one. And Durant launches from deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Jonathan Kuminga out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Payton. Then it's Curry. And it's Post in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Kuminga the pass to Butler. Butler on the move. That one goes in.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
And Jimmy Butler put together, Brent, one of the all-time playoff runs, leading the Heat to the finals in 2023.
Yeah, you don't want to live in or dwell on the past, but man, Miami being the 8th seed that year, Kevin, and with Jimmy putting up 38 a game in that first round against the Bucks. Guy earned the MVP of the Eastern Conference Finals. What a run.
Curry dishes to Kuminga. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Oh, very clever from Curry there, attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Payton against Booker. KD a screen on Payton. At the teardrop. Booker no good.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Curry's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Booker against Payton. And Booker kicks to Beal. With the drive. A wide open look for Durant. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Right wing. To the right side. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Booker. Devin Booker soaring in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Warriors.
A floater. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
KD a screen on Payton. And Booker kicks the ball. Softly drops in the floater. Bulls got 8 points. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. I think we have a beautiful game.
Curry shot is off. Suns leading by 8. It's taken away by Peyton. Outside, Kuminga. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Curry. Here's Post. On the wing, Peyton. Drills the three-pointer. 6 points for him.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Booker outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Bull. It's taken away by Peyton. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Durant. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Shots good by Booker.
Well, Booker being assertive on offense when the defense isn't playing him tight enough. He's taking full advantage.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. Butler passes to Peyton. Front pass the arc. And it's Butler missing. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Phoenix leading by 8. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Booker kicks to Bull. Kicks it out to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Dangerous at all times from range. Booker shoots threes at will.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Curry's shot is off. Outside Durant, fires from deep. The shot, no good. And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've got, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Jones is out there with Grayson Allen. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Richards in at the 4. Pass to Looney. Back to Podziemski. Now here's Green. Defended by Richards. And it's Green with the jam.
For all the things that Draymond does, when he gets dunks, it makes him even more excitable.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
Yep, that one goes in there. Podziemski's got it back down to single digits for the Warriors.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Plumlee with a screen on Green. Richards passes to Allen. The 3. Goes back up. Here's Plumlee. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Podziemski on the wing. Guarded by O'Neal. Podziemski with it. Latre knocks down the 3-ball. Podziemski's got 5 points now this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Allen up top. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Richards. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. Allen for the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Allen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Green. Back to Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Plumlee, and it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 6. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
Moody finds Podziemski. At the elbow, Green. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Suns leading by 6. Allen surveying the D. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
Basketball.
The Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Here's Podziemski. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46 and 36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, DA. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got 5 now.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Outside for Beal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Podziemski finds Kuminga. The wing jumper off target. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Suns. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Butler out there with Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Peyton. And it's Post in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5. On the wing, Peyton. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Suns leading by 6. Durant with a screen on Peyton. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker at the line for 2. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Curry kicks to Peyton. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Post. Back to Peyton. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Suns. 14 feet away. No good from Booker. Warriors trail by 9. Here's Butler. Butler hammering it home.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
Booker outside. KD sets the pick for Booker. Trains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Butler. Butler with the bucket down low.
Now the combo of strength and quickness from Butler, that's going to help him on the inside.
Now here's Booker. They get the rebound. Dunn left side. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Post. Peyton with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Three-pointer. Post misses the shot. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They're leading by 8. Back to KD. In close. Durant gets the bucket.
I'm scratching my head. Is there a 4-level scorer? KD could be that.
Curry is inside. Defended by Booker. And the basket by Curry.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Peyton against Booker. KD, a screen on Peyton. Pass to KD. Pocket 6. Beal dishes to KD. Fires away from outside. The rebound by Peyton. Warriors trail by 8. Up top, Curry. Defended by Booker. Peyton passes to Curry. It's hauled in by Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Durant, here we go. And Bull wide open. He shoots. Here's Dunn. He's done with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. It's Curry outside, and he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that to using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
Bull, that's good.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Suns.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he could see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Booker, good on the three-point shot. And the Suns lead by 11.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett.
basketball. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Post in at the 5. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Blocked! And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Curry against Morant. Pass to Post. Who poked away and stolen by Morant. And he drives in. Uneasy too on the layup.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Now here's Curry. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Bain. Outside for Butler. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Memphis now. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Here's Butler. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That three's off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night. And the free throw, no good. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And here are the Warriors now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end. Pass to Post. And here's Butler. The 3 is up. The rebound by Edey.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Drops in the 3.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Post. Here's Payton, guarded by Bain. They need this. Here's Post. Over Edey. And Post gets it to go.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Moody's checked in for Payton.
Show him some love and make some noise.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Curry. Pass to Post. Outside Moody. Kuminga with a screen on Bain. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
To the right side. Moody on the wing. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds now. Morant. No good with a layup. Warriors trail by 12. And here's Curry for 3. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. And then Morant with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Over to the left wing. And the basket by Curry.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies now holding a 12-point lead. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Hey guys, the Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Hits the trifecta. Kuminga's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Edey. Takes a 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Warriors trail by 11. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong. What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Outside Moody. Jackson against Kuminga. Back to Moody. Kuminga with a screen on Bane. Moody passes to Kuminga. The 3 from Curry. They grab their own miss. Kuminga's shot is off.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
To the middle. Here's Edey. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one. Kuminga finds Curry. Butler against Jackson. They get the rebound. The kick out. Curry. No good on the 3. Grizzlies lead by 12. Morant using his speed. Here's Edey. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Butler. The rebound by Jackson. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Pass to Edey. Fires the 3. No good there. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
It's his first trip to the line. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
And then Morant with the dunk!
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Pass to Post. Fires the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Post has got 6 here in the quarter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Edey. Lots of room. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Curry's shot is off.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Curry looking it over. Kuminga finds Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Morant with it. Now guarded by Butler. Back to Morant. They set the pick. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Curry passes to Moody. Here's Butler. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Great job ending the quarter on a high.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors foul.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And how about Brandon Podziemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, VA. That's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
No one covering. Kennard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And some changes here for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Moody, and Hield is subbed in for Spencer. Warriors trail by 15. Pass to Payton. Looney, the screen. Back to Podziemski. The drive by Hield. He's off on the layup. Grizzlies lead by 15. Here's Huff. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Kennard outside. Huff can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Green. Drives to the hoop. Grizzlies with the rebound. They led by as many as 18. Here's Stevens. Outside, Williams. Here's Huff. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Payton with it, and it's Aldama picking him up. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Looney. 5 to shoot. Healed from outside. Stevens with a rebound. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Williams passes to Stevens. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
Richard, for years, the Grizzlies team motto was grit and grind. You think that shifted?
They're a little bit flashier now, but they still have that underdog spirit. That's what grit and grind is about. They're always out to prove themselves.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Green, a screen. Stolen by Kennard. Here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space. It has to be a great play on each end.
Outside, Green. Outside, Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Kennard. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Healed from outside. Stevens with a rebound. Stevens has got 4 rebounds now. Aldama outside. Kennard outside. Buries it from 3. Kennard's got 8 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Kennard passes to Aldama, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Pajemski, and he converts the layup. Pajemski's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Williams. Back to Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Now here's Hield. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
As a larger guard, Hield can get up with the big boys.
Williams on the wing. Oh, stolen by Payton. Williams passes to Stevens. Now Aldama. 17 seconds left in the third quarter. From 13. Rebounded by Green. Outside Payton, down low. And Looney with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Kennard for three. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Ja Morant.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Jackson in it to three. And here's Curry for three. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Warriors trail by 20. Outside Payton. Back to Curry. Pass to Payton. Outside Kuminga. Here's post. There's a screen. 5 on the clock. Curry. And it's blocked. Morant against Payton. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 28 points for the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And there's the jump. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Here's Butler. And again, no good by Golden State.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Morant with the slam.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. On the wing, Payton, defended by Jackson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Now here's Curry. The long-distance three is buried.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Here's Morant on the take. The rebound by Payton.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And they get it back. Pass to post. From downtown. Curry, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
Oh, B.A., he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard. The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Driving in, and then Morant with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Jackson down low, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Grizzlies.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Curry, a 3 from the inbound. And the Warriors with another 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Misses the 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Fires away from way outside. Misses. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
This might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5 spot.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Bulls checked in. Booker's shot is good.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the three-point line.
Morant against Durant. And finished off by Morant.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Morant kicks to Jackson.
Done. First personal foul. First team foul.
Bane passes to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Edey gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Now here's Morant to the wing right side. Edey can't hit.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Goal against Morant. Cole, that's good.
Yeah, inside, Bowl does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Outside Jackson, and stolen by Bull. And it's done in the corner. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now Kevin Durant following the miss by John Morant from deep. Bull, that's good.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Morant. Bull making his last shot. And Bull sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Now here's Booker. Outside, KD. Back to Booker. Again, Phoenix.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And finished off by Morant.
And he can get to the rim with the best of them. Morant always finds a way.
For three, Booker drains the three-pointer. Booker's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Suns.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's Edey. Over Bull. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. .30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Booker inside. Guarded by Morant. And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And here's KD for three. The shot missing. That will count. Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so... And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
They've got O'Neal. Dunn is out there with Durant. Then it's Bull. And it's Booker in at the point guard. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health. He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Booker against Morant. Outside Durant takes a three. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing he can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Suns leading by 12. Booker in the post. Jackson on him. And Booker kicks the ball. Again, Phoenix. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
It's good from long range.
The instincts of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
Jackson, that's good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Booker the pass to Dunn. Kicks it out to Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game.
If Devin Booker's cooking, it's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
That's good from Morant.
2 shots.
That one is no good. And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And here are the Grizzlies now after the Suns pick up 2. Good on the triple.
Jackson Jr.
Jackson's got 8.
Well, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Outside Durant. Back to Booker. No one near him. Again, Phoenix.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Done outside. From deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant drives in. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Booker looking around. From outside the arc. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
From downtown, another 3 for Phoenix.
What bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that out of their chair. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. We've got John Concho. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams. And it's Huff in at the 5.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Suns lead by 16. Lee finds Richards. Back to Lee. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lee's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Concho. Phoenix grabs the miss. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Lee. Conchar pulls it in. The Grizzlies trail by 18. At the top of the key, Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Assisted by.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for
That free throw, no good.
Nick Richards taking 2 shots.
so he can't get either to fall. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Beal, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Suns lead by 18.
The sweet shooter looks good from any range. The mid-range, Bradley Beal says, yes, sir, that's in my bag.
Here's Huff. No good that time. Now Phoenix shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And stolen by Williams. To the paint. Konchar, the pass to Williams. Aldama inside. Defended by Richards. Aldama gets the bucket.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Pass to Richards. Allen outside. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Richards got his second bucket of the game to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Grizzlies have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That one misses. Suns leading by 18. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Marc said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Beal drives in and finished off by Beal.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. .130 left in the third quarter. Here's Stephens. He's covered by Beal. 5 on the clock. To the inside. A nice shot by Huff.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense. That's just way too easy, guys.
Suns leading by 18. Lee up top. Konchar covering. No good from Lee.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Stephens. Back to Konchar. Here's Stephens, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
For Phoenix, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Beal inside. Richards. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Suns have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0 of 2 so far.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And the Suns here with a different look. Kevin Durant's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for Allen. O'Neal's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Devin Booker in for Lee. Outside Jackson. Left side, Bain. Shakes him. The rebound by Richards. Richards got 6 rebounds now in the game. O'Neal from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Morant for 3. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Suns lead by 20. And after a quick... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
The just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. We've got Durant. O'Neal is out there with Booker. Then there's Dunn, and it's Bull in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And for Memphis, they're shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Durant kicks to O'Neal. Back to KD. Just 5 to shoot. Can't connect from 14 feet out. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant scanning the floor. There's the drive. The offensive rebound.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Phoenix leading by 17. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. KD's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Morant, and it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Booker in stride, and here's KD for 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a 3-point shot off.
Morant against Booker. KD passes to Booker. And he drives in, and the dunk by Booker.
How great is it that the body control by Booker is there when he's driving and finishing at the rim? Morant
reaches to Jackson. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Suns leading by 20. Lobbed up there for Durant. Stolen by Jackson. Jackson drives in, and it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Booker is screen on Jackson. Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Dunn. Morant with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just,
Oh, goodness gracious.
How about that finish?
Wow.
Booker against Morant. Durant wide open. He fires. Gets a very good look and converts. KD's got 8 points here in this quarter. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
It doesn't go for him. And for Memphis, they're shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. Out to the right wing. Here's Heaney. The three-pointer is right on target. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's O'Neal with the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
they made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And here's Booker. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant drives in.
The assist, Edie.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it. Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
Both of these teams tonight with a fair share of veterans on their rosters, Brent.
Yeah, a lot of guys coming into this one, BA, just ready for what the game offers up. They have young guys that are watching and getting experience from observation. But the guys on the court tonight, they're going to understand where it is that this game in a 6-minute stretch can be taken advantage of, and that could be the difference in the win.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at the 5 down low. Butler. O'Neal pulls it in. Pass to Dunn. And they're on the run. Booker's shot is good.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage goal.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. He can't get it to go. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
So it's Phoenix now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Booker can't get it to go. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Kuminga. The kick out, Curry. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Butler. Another shot. And he lays it in.
I like Butler down low, fighting for points.
The Suns have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Booker, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State, trailing by 2. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Butler. Good on the bucket. Butler's gotten his second bucket.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Now here's O'Neal. The rebound by Post. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Budenholzer. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
As always, Allie, thank you. The 3 from Curry sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 5 now.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Offensive rebound. Outside Bull lets the 3 fly, and that comes off the assist by Durant.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Curry, defended by Dunn. Right side Curry, outside Moody. On the wing, Curry, defended by Dunn. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Kuminga. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
It feels like Steph doesn't even have to look. He just knows where his teammates are.
And Brett, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
No coverage that time.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Here's post. Right side, Kuminga. There's a screen by Kuminga. Pass to post. The three is up. The rebound by Devin Booker. Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Dunn, and he banks in the layup. Now Curry. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high.
Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Kevin Durant is out there with Bol. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, BA, if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
The Warriors leading. Curry drives, and the shot's good. Curry's got 9.
Swift movements from Curry. The moment that opening was there, he was in it.
Durant, pass to O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. Second shot opportunity, and Durant with the lay-in.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Pass to Moody. Now here's Kuminga. The kick out, Curry. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ball stolen. The floater. Pass to post. Out to the right wing. Kuminga finds Curry. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns trailing. Screen by Durant. Booker with it. Now guarded by Butler. The 3. That's good from Durant on the assist from Bol. 7 points in the game.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And here's Curry for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. It's Booker on the wing. Moody defends. Booker, the pass to Dunn. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
minute 50 left in the first half. Butler up top, defended by Dunn. Butler punches it home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Booker surveying the floor. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Over to the wing. Back to Moody. Fires from deep. Bull grabs the board. The Suns on offense. A 14-2 run over the last bit. And that one's good by Durant.
Well, we talk a lot about the shooting. KD obviously pretty much automatic foul line down.
Curry with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Moody. Butler on the wing. He's covered by O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Butler passes to Moody. Three-pointer off the mark.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Now Booker puts up a three. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Uh-oh, Kuminga on the take. And Kuminga throws it down.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. And so that brings the first half to a close. The Suns on top, up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
24.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Kuminga's out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Moody. And it's Post in at the 5. Now here's Beal. Moody defends. And they pick up 2. Beal's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, Beal measured that floater just right.
Warriors trail by 10. Here's Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. Looney finds Green. To the paint. Here's Hield. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
But he's showing more than just the fact that he's a shooter, working his way strength on the inside there.
For 3, Allen. Looney grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 6. On the wing, Payton. Pounded by Beal. Payton passes to Looney. Back to Payton. Looney the screen. Inside. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
Here's Lee, guarded by Hield. Here's Allen, pass to Plumlee. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Suns lead by 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Pajemski. Outside Payton. And here is Green, covered by Richards. Looney passes to Green. Deflected! And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix leading by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Plumlee. Richards with it. Green picks him up. Richards, the pass to Plumlee. 5 to shoot. And it's Gary Payton the second with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Phoenix with it. Beal attacking.
Just hustling and making more effort plays right now. Looney distracting the shooters with those long arms.
Payton passes to Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
Now that was a clever adjustment. That was a tough shot.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Beal. And there it is for him. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Bradley Beal, because he's such a good scorer, becomes such a tough player to defend and pick and roll.
Green finds Hield. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Grayson Allen.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Hield is a player who you love to see take trips to the free throw line, as consistent as he is there.
And it's Beal with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. The shot comes out. Good D by Payton. The Warriors have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Looney. Outside Pajemski. 55 seconds left in the third quarter here. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Allen, the pass to Richards. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
44 seconds left to play in the third. Beal against Payton.
And Bradley Beal right there just using the force to get to the free throw line.
These are his first free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Beal. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Bold, he's checked in for Plumlee. Durant comes in for Richards. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Lee. Curry passes to Moody. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Suns making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Suns lead by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. The 3, Durant. Doesn't go for him. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Outside Moody. Close in. Moses Moody.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Booker. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just...
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Suns on top, leading by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Kevin Durant, Royce O'Neal is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Bol, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The three, Durant. Warriors with the rebound.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Butler on the wing, and stolen by Durant. Durant takes it in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
He does so many different things on the court. Durant practically forcing the defender to foul him on that drive.
No good on that one.
Durant. 2 shots.
Good on the second one.
Even with one miss, he stretched this out to a 2-possession game.
Warriors trail by 4. Curry passes to Butler. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Jimmy Butler on the attack. Brent, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not.
Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler. 2 shots.
Even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Curry, that's good.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
Phoenix leading by 5. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Into the lane. Durant just knows how to finish.
There's not much you can do. This is KD, ferocious on his drives inside and powers right through the defense.
The 3 from Curry. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Knocked loose. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Moses Moody. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. Oh, my. Booker just throwing it down.
And Booker now in attack mode. That's the kind of hard-charging approach he needs to have to get points on the board.
Post shot, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Butler against Durant. And slammed it home! And a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Look how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
The 3 from Curry. And the Warriors miss again. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Booker with it. Now guarded by Butler. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 14. Looking to win the run. Offensive board. Moody passes to Kuminga. Here's post. There's the 3. He buries it from 3.
Well, this guy, Jimmy Butler, not showing that he's a ball stopper. Awareness, finds the open man.
And here's Curry for 3. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dunn goes in. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-7 run.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed Nice win here for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And what a huge performance it was for Kevin Durant.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Curry's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when
It's time for the NBA. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Curry. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Moody. And it's Post in at the 5. Now here's Moody. Outside Kuminga. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Payne. Jackson looking it over. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
And so it's Golden State with it. Grizzlies making the shot. Pass to Post. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies for just a minute, and we talked about facing off against Jimmy Butler. And the coach said, you have to compete. No one in the league plays harder than Jimmy. He's a guy who gives his all on both ends, so you can't take one possession off. Jimmy Butler, truly a two-way star. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Moody. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Pass to Post. Launches it. Doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Takes a step back. Here's Morant. The rebound by Post.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Here's Morant. And then Morant rams it in.
You love the energy and effort Morant provides, especially when he's on the break.
Pass to Moody. Here's Post. Can they get it? And that one is good.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Here's Edey. Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Here's Edey. Morant right side. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Morant's got 8 points.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
3-pointer, Butler. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Shoots over Curry. Morant surveying the D. It's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Man, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And Gigi Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Morant against Curry. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Curry. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The rebound by Post. Outside Curry. Over Bane. Off target from the baseline.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Stephen Curry's out there with Moses Moody. Then it's Butler. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the center position.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Now here's Morant for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Post. Now Moody, guarded by Bane. Butler against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler from the arc. And the rejection by Jackson. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, DA. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Here's Kuminga. Grizzlies making the shot. Outside Butler. The driving Jimmy Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
Moody the pass to Butler. Back to Moody. And Curry has it in the corner. Bane with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. And Morant throws it down.
what a show Morant is putting on. Every time he touches the ball, you feel like he's going to score.
Kuminga finds Curry. Stolen by Jackson. Now here's Morant for three. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
So it's the Warriors now. After Memphis gets the three, draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here. Zach Edey picks one up, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Kuminga kicks the butt. Kuminga sends a screen for Butler. Morant with the steal. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the contest. Free throw good, Bane. Memphis leading by 6. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Pass to Moody. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And Post gets it to go.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Down low. Post. Rebounded by Jackson. 2 for 1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Good. And it's a 10-point Memphis lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
Both shots good from the stripe. Warriors trail by 12. Curry looking it over. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. They set the pick. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And there's no doubt Morant near the top of the list of elite scorers in this league.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Bajemski with it. Payton from outside. Kept alive. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
So he comes up empty, missing both. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. Going on an absolute ram. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
We've got Vince Williams, also Santi Aldama out there. And it's Conchar in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here's Looney. Guarded closer. Here's Podziemski. Oh, he misses the dunk. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Stevens, the pass to Aldama. Williams up on top. There's a screen by Aldama. Pass to Huff. Aldama with the ball. Just 3 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Kuminga throws it down.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Jacks up a 3. Drills it from outside. Huff's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Here's Stephens, defended by Moody. Stephens can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 14. Pass to Post. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Here's the floater, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. It's hauled in by Huff.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. There's a screen by Aldama. He takes it in. Conchar can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Payton. And the dunk by Payton.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing. And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going. And those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Well, second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Pass to Huff. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Heel dishes to Payton. Back to Heel. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Warriors have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. Free throw drops for Heel.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Heel. Memphis leading by 11. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Konchar. He's defended by Pajemski. And again, Memphis no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Looney. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Pass to Huff. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Aldama passes to Huff. Back to Aldama. Here's Huff. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Green. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Jimmy Butler is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Moody. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Warriors trail by 11. Curry with it. Now defended by Bain. Here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Pass to Edey. Outside for Jackson. Morant left side. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry outside. Connects from 3-point range.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best 3-point shooter I've ever seen.
Morant right side. And the layup falls. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Curry passes to Moody. Here's Butler, guarded by Jackson. Back to Moody. The kick outside to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry with the steal. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Morant against Curry. Here's Edey. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
There's the pick. Pass to Edey. Fires for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And finished off by Morant.
Hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
And they recover it. Kuminga the pass to Moody. His three-pointer's off the mark. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Offline with his three. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Edey. Takes it off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Grizzly lead. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer. Well, look, that's the matchup he wants there, using his height to shoot that three right over the top.
And there's the foul. It will go on Moses Moody. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Morant outside. Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Driving the lane. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Edey can't hit. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Three-pointer, Butler. Rebounded by Jackson. Morant with it. Butler covering. In the air and down hard.
Oh, stop.
Here's Moody. And it's off from three-point range. From deep three-point territory. Off on that one. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good, David. Thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
These teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating, but when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. We've got Bol, Devin Booker out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the 3 slot. Just 5 to shoot. Here's O'Neal. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant looking around. The 3 from Bane. Knocks it down from distance.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Booker with it. Pass to Durant from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And then Morant with the dunk.
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, BA. He's defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Now here's Dunn. Bold, the pass to Dunn. Morant with it. Dunn in his pocket. And it's Morant off the drive.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Driving to the basket. Booker, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Jackson, the screen. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Hook loose. And they're pushing it up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. From deep three-point land. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 5.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
And Allie, thank you for that. And then Morant with the jam!
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. For 3, Durant. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats, but this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Durant finds Booker. Pass to Morant. Jackson, the screen. Morant with it. Now guarded by Booker. Morant, the pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. Morant with the bucket. 11 points in the game.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Outside Booker. 15 seconds left in the first. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Morant. The Suns clear it.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. 8 points in the quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Pass to Bane. 3 on the clock. His first shot attempt. And there's Jackson on the assist from Bane. And And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Off target at the rim. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant outside. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Now Morant. He's got 11. Here he goes. Six to shoot. Ja steps on the gas. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Pass to Bull. Now here's Booker. The 3-ball. Kept alive.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Here's Morant. Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Gets the 3 to fall.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. Dunn's shot is good. Now it's a 4-point Suns lead. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Booker.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half of basketball. Edey for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Durant with the bucket.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Pass to Edey. Up and over Dunn. And it's Edey missing. The Suns lead by 8. Here's Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Here's Edey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Memphis shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Bull. Pass to Durant. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Done. And he dunks it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant.
With the defense geared to challenge Morant at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Morant. 18 points for him. Stolen by Booker. Got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
For the fan, half-court shots were live. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Nick Richards out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Lee in at the 1. Lee, the pass to Allen. Three-pointer, Beal fires, hitting the triple. Beal's got his first 3 points of the game.
It's the confidence of Beal. He lets it fly from range when he really likes the look.
Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Memphis shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's Richards. He's covered by Bagley. Richards inside. Bagley's on him. Richards' shot is off. Grizzlies trail by 7. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Mason Plumlee. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Second free throw, no good. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Here's Beal, and it's rejected. And they're able to recover. Oh, ripped away! Outside, Williams. They get the rebound. Oh, he tries a 3. The shot off that time. Phoenix leading by 6. Here's Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
And that's how you finish at the rim. Beal leaving no room for error.
Conchar outside. Pass to Huff. It's stolen. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Allen in the high post. Shot clock at 6. Back to Richards. Huff pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Lee. Conchar covers. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got his first points in this one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Conchar. There's the drive. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Beal against Bagley. Picked his pocket. Here's Stevens. Still without a bucket. And that one's good. Bagley. Now just a 4-point Suns lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Williams Williams against Allen. Beal outside. Takes it inside. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
1:33 left in the third. Beal surveying the D. Up and in on the layup. Beal's got 7 points for the quarter.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Here's Stevens. Allen defending. The shot. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Beal driving inside.
Speeding in and lifting off. What a slam by Beal.
Conchar outside. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops the first. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Suns lead by 4. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A line change here for Memphis. Booker against Morant. Outside O'Neal. And stolen by Morant. Morant hammers it down hard.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Phoenix leading by 4. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. G.G. Jackson is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Cole grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Durant pass to Bol. Outside Booker. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 6. Now here's Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Booker. Durant with a screen on Morant. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Durant. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Durant with a screen on Payne. Here's O'Neal. Left side Bol. Now here's Dunn. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Suns lead by 6.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Now here's Morant. Guarded closely. Pass to Edey. Up and over Dunn. Bol grabs the board. Bol's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
That one drops for him. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Morant finds Jackson. Here's Edie. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Booker against Morant. Going inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh! Booker with the triple.
And it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Edie. Back to Morant.
2 minutes remaining of the game.
Here's Edie. Clock at 6. And yep, it's good. Edie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
Here's Bowl. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. And the Suns lead by 7.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and gives the pass to him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bowl, the pass to Booker. Durant with a screen on Bane. Outside Durant. Pass to Bowl from the arc. And the Suns get another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Bowl, the pass to Dunn. Off the mark there with a 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Morant against Durant. Jackson on the wing. And here's Morant. 4-3. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Dunn, and he lays it up and in.
Assisted by Devin Booker.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Pass to Edie. Over Bowl. And it's Edie missing. So Phoenix wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle.